as you guys know, Brian Laundrie is officially dead. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this because ultimately justice wasn't served. The last time we talked about Brian on my channel, authorities located human remains and they were accompanied by Brian's personal items. So the public was under the assumption that those were Brian's remains. And since that video, they have been tested and it looks like they are Brian's. As a quick reminder, Brian Laundrie was once with Gabby Petito. They went on a cross-country trip until something happened. I guess we're not going to know now because Brian is gone, and it resulted in Gabby's death. Her body was located in Wyoming on September 19th, and at that point, Brian was missing. After weeks of the police and FBI hunting down Brian, it was actually Brian's parents who located his items, which led police to his remains, which is really sketchy because the first time his parents go out looking for their son, they find him. So in my last video, we talk about how authorities located Brian's remains on Wednesday the 20th. And as you guys can see, the remains were described as skeletal, which would suggest that Brian was out there for some time because there wasn't any I guess flesh on the bone, and the remains were confirmed as Brian's after a review of dental records. So it looks like they found something with his jaw or his teeth or something to identify Brian as the remains. When it comes to Brian's death, we don't exactly know what happened to him, whether he took his own life or what. There has been an autopsy done on the remains, but it came back inconclusive. So we really don't learn much from his remains. Brian's bones were actually sent off to an anthropologist for further evaluation after the autopsy showed nothing. The Laundrie lawyer said that no manner or cause of death was determined, so we really don't know how Brian lost his life. There are so many different rumors about how Brian could have lost his life. Could it have been an animal that ate him out in the wilderness? Could he have taken his own life? And honestly, we don't know, but maybe we can figure something out if we look at the items that were left behind. According to the FBI, along with the human remains, there were a bunch of personal items, including a backpack and a notebook. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get a lot of details on the items that were recovered, but one person said that if we could fix up his notebook that has been in the Florida wilderness, then that could provide some insight. This article wrote that Brian's notebook could potentially include information such as his motives and his feelings about Gabby and other notes he made about the events going on in Wyoming. If authorities could save the notebook, I would be really interested in reading it myself because I can't wrap my mind around why Brian did this to Gabby and himself. So maybe that notebook would have some answers. So currently the items are headed to an FBI lab where there are experts there who are going to dry out the paper, try to recover the text and the fingerprints or anything else that could be in that notebook and that could be useful. These people spend their careers recovering items that have been damaged by water and such, so hopefully they can get something out of this notebook. And while I do feel like saving this notebook would be a huge win for the investigators, I do feel like there's still more information out there that maybe hasn't been looked at. For example, I can't stop asking about their phones, and I saw one article brought up their phones, and they said that if they could find the phones, it could offer an incredible amount of information. But where are these phones? I don't understand, why wouldn't they have them? When Brian did leave his home, he left his wallet and he left his cell phone, so it looks like he didn't have a cell phone on him. Police do not have the phone he had with him during the couple's trip, nor do they have Gabby's phone. So where are these people's phones? I don't understand how those could just go missing, and I feel like that would be crucial information going through those messages and such. I was thinking about this a little bit more, and I was thinking if we got Gabby's phone, imagine if we saw warning signs, was she texting certain people or writing notes, or who knows? So we need to locate those phones, and maybe they will be located because I read this one article, and actually guys, a real moment, it really made me mad because they were there are no more items that are at the park belonging to Brian's. And I saw another statement saying people came forward with items that they believe are Brian's, and we just want to put out a statement saying, you know, they're not Brian's. And actually, they were all proven wrong because there was one item that was discovered by someone out in the woods. So here's a picture of Gabby's water bottle, and as you guys can see, the water bottle has a lot of design to it, so it's a very interesting water bottle. And actually, this screen cap was taken from their YouTube video, so you can see the bottle is in their car. Well, this bottle was found by a TikToker who was out in the woods and taking a video, and they just stumbled across Gabby's water bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that TikTok for you guys right now.
So we're looking for other stuff in the area where Brian Laundrie's remains were. My mom just said that she found an orange spray, like orange spray paint. Mom, how did you get through here? There's rattlesnakes in here. There's a water bottle right here. Whoa, I just found something. Oh my God. Okay. I found something really, this is, I think, a water bottle. It looks, I don't know, it could be, hold on. I'm not supposed to touch it, but be careful. I can't touch it, but it says, it's like Seattle, Washington.
So that TikToker found the water bottle after authorities already said that there's nothing else in the woods. So you really can't trust what the police have to say. And even like that girl in that TikTok video, she knew something was up. She knew she found something important, even though she couldn't articulate, oh, where she's seen it or what. So I think it's really interesting that the public is still so invested in this case, and maybe they'll find the phones out somewhere. I mean, anything could happen at this point. But I do want to talk about the Laundrie Parents, because it looks like they're not at their home right now. They're actually going on a private trip to go and mourn the loss of their son. Supposedly, the parents are at an undisclosed location in Florida, and I guess they're just mourning the loss of their son. It's interesting to me that they are mourning the loss of Brian, but when Gabby lost her life, they didn't mourn at all. I mean, at least we didn't see them mourn or act any type of way. So, I mean, obviously it's different because it is their son, so they have more of an emotional attachment to him, but I still can't imagine being so cold when it comes to Gabby's death. And I do want to like kind of give a little apology to the Laundrie Parents, because maybe they didn't know anything, and we've all been so hard on his parents, you know, thinking that they've known something or that they've been conspiring with him. And honestly, we don't know if they were or if they weren't, and we shouldn't have dragged them so badly. But I also feel like there's a lot of just like emotions in this whole situation, and nobody knows where to direct them because Brian's now gone, and now we've got the parents, and it feels like the parents knew something, but it looks like they didn't. I don't know. So I am sorry that they have experienced all this hate from the movement, but I also understand like why it's happening because of the series of events, and it all just looks really bad at the end of the day. I mean, I'm glad they're going and mourning the loss of their son, but again, it just reminds me of how they were acting when Gabby was gone and they were, you know, going on their camping trip and doing all this. It's just like, it just seems a little bit selfish. But there have been a ton of beautiful memorials in memory of Gabby. As you guys can see, here is a picture from one where they're letting lanterns out into the sky. So I'm glad that people are, you know, honoring Gabby, especially because we're not going to get the justice that we thought we would. Maybe if the police can salvage his notebook and figure out what was going on or what was in his mind, we can find some closure at the end of the day, but it doesn't feel like there's going to be any closure. So even though I do feel a little bit bad for his parents right now, I feel even way worse for Gabby's family, because Brian did not have the right to go and take Gabby's life, and he did that. So he's going to have to pay for what he's done, whether he's in heaven or hell. And honestly, I don't want to speak about his conscience or his soul or anything like that, because it's not my place to do so. But what I do know is that he did something so wrong here, and there's a reason why so many people are enraged because of it. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I kind of hope this is my last video on this situation, but I do plan on talking about true crime in the future. So if you have any true crime stories you want me to talk about, here is my email, or missing persons or anything. I want to hear what you guys think. Like, even if we do like, I don't know, one video every 2 weeks where we just go through missing people, or is there a big story that you guys want me to talk about, I'm honestly here for anything. I like talking about the crime, but it does pull up my emotions. And I think this Gabby situation affected so many people. And I think it's also creating a new channel or a new, I guess, way for people to advocate for missing people or those who have been hurt or those who are, you know, gone or no longer with us. So I'm really excited to talk more about like the indigenous people on my channel and other people who have been missing. So please email me and I will look forward to those. I do want to open a PO Box package item. It's from a company called Interpret. Oh my God, I hope I'm saying that right. But it's my friend Laura's candle company. I'm going to list it below. And the reason why I'm opening this today, because usually I don't open a PO Box package in my videos about Gabby, but this one is a little bit special because I'm actually collaborating with this brand. So I wanted to open this one. So I've been talking about creating a candle for some time because I make candles at my home, and I've been talking to a woman named Laura for some time, and she's got this company, which we're about to unbox right now. And these are like some of her candles that she has already made, and we are collaborating together to make a candle for you guys. And it's going to be a very limited like amount because it's just like a small business and she can only make so much. So I want to hear what you guys think about that in the comments below. Would you be interested? Honestly, Laura hooked it up, and I'm really excited for you guys to see her brand and just to like also see what we come up with, because I am really in love with candles. I'm really excited to be working with a small brand because I had a few other opportunities to work with like some bigger brands and stuff, and I was like, you know what, it doesn't feel right to me. I would much rather go and support a smaller business, you know. So this is one candle right here. It's called Creamy Vanilla. Oh my God, and she's got my name on it. Sloan, see that? So these wouldn't be like the candles that you guys would be buying. These are her candles and her design and things like that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love the detail, like the gold flakes and the flowers. I think for my candle specifically, we'll do just gold flakes or something. Also, I love the packaging. I'm glad that she already has that down because that's going to be super helpful. Ooh, what is this? So this is a kind of a smaller candle. I'm thinking for my candle, we'll do like an 8.5 ounce size. So this one's iced vanilla and cinnamon. Oh my gosh, and look at the little like sprinkles on top. It's so cute. That one is so strong. I love this one. Ugh. I know this is gonna be kind of like a longer unboxing, guys, so bear with me. This one right here. Ooh, wow. Look at the metal. The metal is really cool too. Oh, and it's got like the wood wick at the top with the opening. So I guess, I wonder if you could have the lid on there and burn it at the same time. But look at the blue. The blue looks so pretty with the gold. And this one's bergamot and sandalwood. Wow, that smells really good. Wow, this is like the kind of scent I really like because it's got a natural smell. Wow, look how pretty it is. I'm so excited. So this is about the size that my candle will be for you guys. So what do you guys think about that? I'm thinking about it's gonna be like a frosted maybe color, white, like a gold, whatever. I don't want to give it all away. I don't want to give it all away. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. It just like feels like rich, if that's like a thing. I didn't know that like leather would smell so good. Like, what is that? That smells so yummy. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about all these candles, and then to have my own, it's just so exciting. Another wax smell. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love these. Thank you so much, Laura. It makes me so excited for our collaboration. Like, even just seeing my name on a candle, like, even though this won't be like the logo and stuff, it's just like, it's so unreal. And I've always loved candles, and I'm so excited to give you guys something very personal to me, something I'm working with a small brand on, and it's gonna be like a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but there's also a lot of love as well. So thank you so much, Laura. I can't wait for our collaboration. I'm really into it, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Go and check out her site, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.